If you're a financial advisor, there are 5 different lead magnets that you can create for your financial advisory service. Now, if you watched my previous video, you remember I spoke about the different categories of lead magnets, which are interactive and non-interactive lead magnets. And I shared about the different lead magnets or the types of lead magnets you can design under each category. I also shared about why you should consider pairing both instead of isolating one or picking one or the other. So I'm going to share some of the lead magnets I've created for different financial advisors for different services. I'm going to share them with you. I'm also going to share the non-interactive lead magnets that you can pair with each of these interactive lead magnets. So the first lead magnet I'm going to share with you is a wealth, where is it? A retirement readiness calculator. This is for green retirement, and they help professionals, self-employed professionals, divest their 401k from fossil fuels and invest in sustainable future. That is the mission statements that they have. If you notice on the landing page, I'll do a dedicated video on landing pages, but if you notice on the landing page, we only have the logo and the consultation button, and that's because we don't want to split the attention of your target audience. We want them, this is the only service we're selling on this landing page, and we want all the attention to be on this. We don't want them going to our home page, going to the different services, because it reduces the conversion rate of your landing page or your website. So a landing page, that's one of the significant differences between a landing page and a website. A website is like a catalog. A landing page is, an in-depth information about a service, and it's part of your sales funnel. So for this service, which is retirement planning for self-employed professionals, we created a retirement readiness calculator, which basically tells them, we have your clock is ticking. Will you be ready for retirement? Stop guessing about your future. Most self-employed professionals significantly underestimate the longevity risk. With modern medicine, you could live 30 plus years in retirement. If your money is sitting in a standard high-fee 401k feed with underperforming fossil fuel stocks, you're only just hurting the planet. You're sabotaging your own financial freedom. So every day you want to optimize your portfolio. Every day you wait to optimize your portfolio is a day of compounding interest lost forever. So anyway, this is the calculator. Let's use it and then you see how it works. So let's say the current savings is 500,000. My annual savings, let's put it at, let's say 30,000. Desired retirement income, which is per annum, let's say 70,000. So calculate my freedom rate. So it has calculated it, and that's something about our lead magnets too, especially the calculators and any of them. Actually, we always make sure that they're very fast and you get results almost immediately, because we want to reduce the time friction between when a prospect lands on your landing page and when they get the customized results, the personalized results that we promise them with the lead magnet. So we can see this projected retirement age 53. You're 13 years away from your financial independence, because the age here is 40. If I reduce this age to 35, let's recalculate it. Projected retirement age is 48. 13 years away from financial independence. So want to retire sooner, our tax advantaged solo K plans can accelerate this by up to 30%. So you can see the offer there. All of this in the landing page is speaking about the offer, why they need to divest, why they should go with this particular financial advisor, and the calculator serves all of that purpose. And that's one of the things I say when I speak about your choice of lead magnet. When you're choosing the lead magnet, you want to make sure it's serving your clients, it's serving your offer, and serving your business goal. You want to make sure whatever lead magnet you're creating is responding directly to what your target audience needs right now. Not what you want, not what you think they need, but what they actually need. And if you went through the first step that I described in the breakdown video, You remember I said the first step in the sales funnel process is to do a deep research into your target audience and create your strategy document. It's the foundation of everything, of your lead magnets, your landing pages, your nurture sequence. So it's the same thing that affects the lead magnets that were created for this financial advisor. We also have testimonials from clients here. This is the demo page, which is why you're not seeing that. And then we have the option to book a strategy session based on the result. It's easier to ask someone to book a strategy session when they've seen the reality of the situation they're in right now. So that's one of the things I said. Your lead magnet should tie into your service. It should fulfill a need for the target audience, but also tie into your service. It's a three-way cord that has to work together. Now let's go to our second lead magnet, which is also a retirement. Okay, it's also a retirement lead magnet, but first let's go to something else. So this second lead magnet is a wealth gap analyzer. This was built for a financial advisor that is targeting women, C-suite executive who are earning about 2 million per annum. So this specific calculator was built for those target audience, and it was built for financial freedom management service, which is the service she's selling with this lead magnet. So let's use the calculator, and then you can see it's an analyzer, a calculator, and an analyzer, one of those. So you see what we get with it. So current age 32, retirement age 60, current portfolio value, let's say 2 million. Okay, that's 2 million. Current annual savings, let's say about 100,000. Target annual retirement spend, let's leave it at, let's say 100,000. So calculate my gap analysis. So we have the analysis here, and it's telling us my target number and then the gap. The gap is just about $500,000 that I need to invest, which tells me I can do that, and it's telling me it's also giving me an analysis. So that's one of the things we also did with these lead magnets. We're not just calculating the numbers and then giving it straight to you like the other calculator. This one is actually this one has an analysis tied to it. So see how increasing your annual contribution accelerates your freedom, the time reclaimed, and then your new financial independence age. So using the calculator, I thought I was going to retire by 60. It's telling me I can retire by 33 or 34. What a joy. So this is what we have in the calculator. Now, if my answer was very bad, I'm also going to get the analysis and the copy of the analysis in the language that I get from the analysis will be way different from someone who is in this situation, in this category, which is obviously very good, So this also ties directly with the service that the financial advisor is providing. And something else with lead magnets is also that the landing pages are designed for the different categories or the different zones of answers. So if you watched my video on the lead magnets breakdown for a financial advisor, you saw that for a chief fractional officer, for a CFO, you saw that we broke down the results into 3 zones: the green zone, the yellow zone, the red zone, and we had landing pages for each of those zones. And that's because with a lot of our lead magnets, we categorize our answers into 3 zones, and then we create a landing page for each of these zones. That means someone who is in the green zone, or someone who, for example, has a good analysis, will not be getting the same landing page, will not be redirected to the same landing page as someone with a bad analysis. And that's because the situations or the conditions are not the same. And so the landing page should not be the same. It should be customized towards their situation. It should be customized towards their needs. And that's what we do with our landing pages. Now, someone who gets this, for example, when they come into the meeting with you, they already have this information with them. So they are coming with an information that they participated in, a calculator that they used, that they imputed numbers in. They're coming with that information to the meeting, and you also have the information. So the first time you're meeting them, you're not going in blind. You're not flying in blind. You have information about this person. You know how many years they've reclaimed. You know their new financial independence age. You know how much they need to get to the goal that they want. You can also now tailor your services to that. You can either you want them to expand their portfolio, either you want them to explore different things, either you want them to raise their numbers, their retirement earning numbers, or annual their annual retirement payment or amounts they get per year after they retire. Maybe you want them to raise it because already they're in a good number. That now is up to your own discretion because you have all this information with you. And that's one of the good things about this kind of calculators that we build. We make sure that you have the information. We want to keep them engaged, but then we also make sure that you have the information. So if you want to pair this with a non-interactive lead magnet, we can pair it with an ebook that is just going to address the situation and then tie it to a consultation, or we can tie it directly with a free consultation. Whichever one serves the client and your offer the best. Now let's go to our third calculator. Okay, so this lead magnet is a quiz, not a calculator or an assessor like the last one. We used the calculator the first time, we used an assessor the second time. This is a quiz. So, is your wealth working as hard as you do? Discover your financial simplicity score. High income often leads to high complexity. Identify your hidden risk and get a personalized roadmap to streamline your finances in under 3 minutes. So this was a financial advisor also working with high income earning women, no, high income earning professionals, and this is just for it's for them to be able to consolidate their investment in one place. Here, she's an investment manager, and this is just to help our target audience to see how consolidated the investments are and how simple it is for them to understand. That way they're not reviewing 10-20 different dashboards every month. They can have everything in one place with her service. So let's start the risk audit. How many different financial institutions do you currently have accounts with? Scattered. When was the last time you reviewed or updated your estate documents? Will, trust, power of attorney? Let's pick this. Do you have a written investment policy using your portfolio? So how confident are you that your current life insurance coverage matches your family's need? Somewhat confident. How would you describe your level of financial alignment with your spouse or partner? You know exactly how much you spend annually. I have a rough estimate. How is your compensation structured? Let's speak. Do you have a consolidated view of your net worth updated automatically? How proactive is your tax planning strategy? So let's see. So it's analyzing all the input. It's analyzing everything I imputed, and then it's going to give me an analysis based on that. And that's why this is one of the things I spoke about when talking about interactive lead magnets. It also requires the target audience to be actively involved in using the lead magnet and getting the result, a personalized result. So it doesn't feel generic to them. An ebook feels almost generic, but this doesn't feel generic to them because the answers they're going to get is based on the result or the information that they imputed into the analyzer. So let's wait and see what we get. This is the analysis we got. It's telling me my financial simplicity score, there's a lot of room for optimization, 53 out of 100. And then it's also giving me, like a notification here. So it's telling me I should schedule a professional review, gather my financial documents, and check beneficiary designations. So I'm not wholly. So it's telling me to, schedule professional review, gather my financial documents, and check beneficiary designations. So not only am I getting the score and also an analysis based on it, it's also leading me straight to the next step, which as a high income earner or someone or target audience for this would likely make sense for me to book a meeting with the financial advisor, because I can see the grim reality of my finances, I can see the grim reality of my investment, and I can take action on it immediately. So that is what we got here. Let's go to the next lead. The next lead magnet we're looking at is for a financial advisor who is creating a retirement roadmap for high income earners. So this is the lead. This is the landing page. You can see we have a VSL, and then we paired it with our calculator. So we have sorry about the date, wrong date. High income doesn't guarantee a secure retirement. Calculate your freedom number. Okay, let's calculate a retirement lifestyle cost estimator. Now we have the lead magnet here housed on a landing page. If you want to have it independent, unattached to any landing page, we can also have that. And if you want to have a lead if you want to have a sales funnel system where target audience are going to be required to give their email and information before using the lead magnets, we can also set that up and include that in the sales funnel in the design. That way people don't just access the lead magnets through a link or directly. They have to go through maybe answering some questions, filling some questionnaires, and then after they fill that and they submit their email, then they'll be led to this landing page which has the calculator they've been involved from. So you have the VSL, they've got the VSL, they've imputed their data in the form, or they've done some form submission, and then they come to the calculator, the estimator, the retirement lifestyle cost estimator. So let's say annual travels and vacation, let's put 30,000 here, just because we travel a lot. Annual housing, taxes, maintenance, let's put 35 here. Healthcare buffer, let's put 15 here. They got out serious. General leisure and dining, let's go. So your estimated snapshot. So we're getting our results immediately. Annual need, you need about 105. So it's going to show you how much you're going to need every single year based on your current expenses. How much you're going to need every single year after you retire based on your current expenses. So estimated portfolio required is 2.6 million, 2.625 million. And then we have a note that's telling us, this is a simplified estimation. Inflation, taxes, and market volatility requires a stress tested plan. And this ties directly to the service that the financial advisor is offering. Now let's review the last lead magnet. This is also a financial freedom, maximize your 401k potential with expert fiduciary guidance. Proven strategies have helped thousands build the retirement they deserve. So now we have it, see your 401k growth potential. Let's impute some things. Current age 40, retirement age 65 is good. Current let's make it 500,000. Okay, better yet, let's make it 350,000. Monthly contribution, let's do 3,000. moderate annual returns 8%. You can see that immediately I was inputting the number, the graph kept changing, and that would show the target audience immediately that whatever answer they're getting is tailored specifically towards them. It's not a general graph, it's not a general reply, it's actually is tailored towards them. So we have it here: total contribution, investment growth. Professional guidance can help optimize your investment strategy and potentially increase these projections by 20 to 30%. You have your answers here, and then we have the testimonials, we have the services, but most importantly we also have a VSL here from the financial advisor himself. That means that people are they're interacting with the calculator, they're interacting with your VSL, they're seeing testimonials. So these are different touch points that a prospective target audience or a prospective client is experiencing before booking a consultation with you. So when they are booking a consultation with you, it's no longer an introductory meeting, like I love to say. It's a sales meeting, it's a closing meeting, because you've both interacted with each other. They've interacted with your lead magnets, they've interacted with your VSL, with your landing pages, with your nurture sequence, and you've also interacted with them because now you have the details from the calculator they used, and you can use that to guide and tailor your service and your sales conversation with them. So if you want more information about lead magnets, how you can pair lead magnets, we paired this one with a VSL, we paired some with webinars, we paired some with ebooks, we paired some with videos and checklists. So if you want more information about the types of lead magnets for the specific services that you offer, different lead magnets for different services, remember that. So if you want lead magnet, if you want to chat about ideas and strategies about the lead magnets that you should design for your different services and how you can pair them with non-interactive lead magnets to maximize your initial interaction with target prospects, then you can send an email to me. My email address is in the description below, or you can DM me on LinkedIn, and I would love to chat with you and help you map out your lead magnet strategy and how it will work with your sales strategy in general to help you build a solid foundation for predictable clients in 2026. That way, your sales and marketing won't be going up and down. It will be more predictable, and you can scale as much as you want without the stress of relying on referrals, content, leads, or any of those ones. You're actually going to be the system that is predictable. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye.